So to start, we're gonna start off with this movie. Whenever we have an emboldened opinion on a movie or like several, I feel like it's the right time to start with it. Like in that case, so our movie this Al, I'm sorry, take it away, Specs.
Oh, yeah, shit. It is The Pale Blue Eye, rated R. Runtime 2 hours and 8 minutes. Director Scott Cooper, starring Christian Bale, Harry Mellon, Toby Jones, Gillian Anderson. Veteran detective Augustus Landor investigates a series of grisly murders with help of a young cadet who will eventually go on to become the world-famous author Edgar Allan Poe. Critics 66%, audience 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. We got no budget because it's a Netflix movie.
So, to this is weird that I kind of go with this. The first thing, what did you say? The critic was 66 or the Metascore is 66? Not that it matters.
66 critics, 72 audience.
Okay, I think the 66 is perfectly on point. This movie is very frustrating in my opinion because since I'm the first, it's just like what. First, I'm going to start with the positives. One, the movie looks phenomenal. Cinematography's great. It's well directed. Yada yada yada. Right. Two, I enjoyed it as like for the period piece that it is. I thought it did a great job of like setting some atmosphere and things like that, kind of making you feel where you were, West Point, and back in the I don't even know what it is, early 1900s.
1830.
1830. Sorry,
Yes,
whatever. Sorry,
1830.
forgot to right. Makes sense for Edgar Allan Poe. And I thought some acting performances were good in the film. I liked Christian Bale the best. He was the most watchable thing about the movie. Negatives for me. This movie's way too fucking long. It just felt like it was dragging at times. Way too dialogue heavy. I think it had a lot of dead time. His movies are typically a slow burn, but like they're approached in different. Did you ever see Out of the Furnace?
No.
Yeah. Wow.
Great
that's a
movie.
Good movie.
So
dude.
that's Scott Cooper's first movie one of his first movies.
Okay,
like-
so I could kind of see where that.
So it
kinda
all-
got.
yeah,
That's the one with
exactly.
Casey Affleck.
Yeah, and they're like,
Dude, that's a fucking
great. Yeah, I loved Out of the Furnace.
I forget what the concept of that movie is. I just know I like.
So in that movie, Casey, like Woody. Fuck yeah, Woody Harrelson's also in the film. He's the villain. Christian Bale's character goes to jail for like 5 years, and while he's in jail, his like kid brother like comes out of the military and gets
I
involved. with the
have
wrong
seen
people,
this movie. Okay. Yes.
and he becomes like an underground fighter. And anyway, either way, he ends up dying somehow, whether it's injuries in a fight or I forget what happened.
I remember
he
that
gets
movie
murked.
dragging on too long.
He gets murked.
I remember
Yeah.
that movie being a drag a little bit
Maybe
too.
yeah. So
That
his
movie's
movies.
long, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Hostels with Christian Bale?
Another
I
really
don't think
good
so.
movie. Very long.
Oh, very
long.
right, exactly. Very long, but unbelievable. I loved Hostels. Hostels is my favorite movie of his. He also did Crazy Heart and this movie. Did you see Antlers last year?
Yeah, Antlers was a slow burn.
Okay, right. So we're because I haven't seen Antlers. So all his movies, Scott Cooper's movies,
Slow burns.
slow. Yeah, The Candle
It's
is
weird that you're saying it's too long for a 2-hour movie. It's almost 2 hours flat. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes.
but it
This
feels
movie
long.
is not a slow burn. It's just a slow.
Sure.
There's no burn.
I gotta say the burn though. I really enjoyed that twist at the end. Did Al see this one coming too? By the
100%
way,
saw
Al,
this
you're
one.
such a
Sick burn.
liar, Al.
he
Swear to
didn't.
God.
Why
yes,
do you
I
just
did.
lie? I don't
Yes,
understand.
I did. You can ask my wife.
You did not sit and think that the twist was going to be he was the killer.
Yes,
the whole
I
time.
did because I'll tell you why. This is why you don't read anything. When you read it, there's gonna be a twist, and then you're like, well, what's the twist gonna be?
So you read ahead of time that there was a twist in the movie.
Because every single thing is like shock.
So you
Oh,
gave yourself
Al,
a
you
hint.
can't see-
You
this
can't-
is-
gave yourself
you
a
can't
hint.
But
give
it's not
yourself a
my
hint.
fault, dude. I have to look up the
guys
stats.
has
for
been
you guys.
lifted, Al. I see exactly what the fuck you're doing now.
Anyways,
all these years.
yes, I called the twist, but
Oh
it wasn't
my
even that
God.
crazy of a twist. I don't know why people thought that was a crazy twist.
This movie literally gave me cancer.
He was talking about the daughter and was being all sketchy about the daughter the entire movie. Like it wasn't a big twist at all. I didn't think she got raped, but that makes sense.
But his motive now becomes like everything.
Yes, it
I
makes
think it's.
clear.
I think it was a great. It was a twist. I didn't see it coming. I love a twist that catches me by surprise. That makes sense in the movie. I love it when it's like the one thing I didn't think about. Bang! Like
That's
love
a
the
lot.
twist.
Yeah, you suck at twists. But I love this movie. So I know I feel like just by everyone talking here, you guys thought it was slow. You didn't like it. I liked it a
No,
lot.
I liked it.
But I will say one thing. I did fall asleep twice trying to watch this.
Oh
film.
yeah, it was a great movie.
Then
Great
but
Al,
then
what
once
is
I-
great
this- what is
movie,
he
Al.
talking
I
about
fell
today?
asleep twice trying to watch
Yeah,
this movie, but once
great movie.
once I started it over, got through it, I liked this movie a lot.
If
I was
you-
entertaining
If
to me.
you fall asleep not once but 2 times during a
It's, like,
movie,
crazy.
you're not entertained by this movie.
It's
This
dis-
movie
it's
but it
was
could've just been
literally,
me. It was me.
literally a snooze fest, and I told you this.
He put
it-
me to sleep. He did put me to
It
sleep
was a
twice.
fucking snooze fest.
You hated it.
I hated it is an understatement.
I liked it. But
This movie was horrible.
I didn't think.
He's-
I didn't think
he's
hold
so
on.
negative today.
So
He's
the other
so
thing I
negative.
want to say really
Horrible.
quick is the kid who played Edgar Allan Poe. I feel like people are either gonna like that.
I
or they're
liked him
gonna
a
hate
lot.
it.
Ugh.
I thought it was so annoying.
Oh
His
no, I
that
liked
stupid
him.
stupid
face.
accent, the
Yeah,
face.
the
I
But
just
he's an
couldn't-
ugly guy. I
Yeah.
thought it was good though.
So he
That
plays
bitch.
Dudley in the Harry Potter movies.
Yes.
Harry
Yep.
Melling. I didn't realize
Yep.
that. I thought he was like charismatic at times, but did not like his like iteration of Poe like whatsoever. And Edgar Allan Poe's a tough guy to like portray on screen because he's one of those guys like an Abraham Lincoln. There's no like recordings of him or his voice or like how he talks or his mannerisms. So
He
everything's
actually
just, like,
did kind of remind me of Abraham Lincoln. Like I guess it's
I've-
like that
what
period.
is-
There's a
Sideburns.
time where he leaves. Oh, dude, I think. Oh, it's like the first time that he speaks French to the woman, and he goes and
Yeah.
leaves. He puts on his hat when he's walking out. I was like, damn, dude, that kind of looks like Abraham Lincoln, like a silhouette.
like the
straight
way
him
he
walking.
I
would
thought
give,
he was one
like-
of the best. I thought he was one of the best actors.
I
In
I-
the
like the
personally,
role-
so-
the
kinda
ro-
see
the
that in
role
the-
is
you gotta
well-
see his role.
the
mean,
role
he's
is
a British guy.
So hold
guys.
on, the role is well
Yeah.
performed. I don't like his like. I hated the accent, the stupid like Virginia accent thing.
But
with the
that's
whole-
where he's from, dog.
I know, but I don't.
That's
think,
where Edgar Allan Poe's from.
That,
Yeah, I know
He's
he is.
from Virginia, dude. Like
No, I know,
Richmond,
but-
Virginia.
But I don't think he was that. I think his
You
accent
don't-
was a little too over exaggerated. Like
Because
a
we
little
know
too-
what 1830s
That's what I mean.
accents
You
in
have
Virginia.
no fucking idea. He did a pretty good job.
I
I
thought he
didn't-
did a great job, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow, he's got."
He's number 2 for me. Everybody else in the film could fucking die and rot in hell, but like Christian Bale was great. Edgar Allan Poe was great. There was more people that were in Harry Potter movies that were in this fucking film.
Yeah,
too.
Toby Jones is in it. The guy that's
Toby
the
Jones,
doctor
Yeah,
Toby Jones.
he
is
was
in
in
it.
it.
The
He
general.
always plays a creepy guy. I like
general
Toby Jones.
is fucking Mad Eye, not
the
Mad
guy
Eye.
used to be that guy that turns into the,
the rat. I forget, not Mad Eye Moody.
No, I know which one you're talking about.
The fucking little sniffling guy. He looks like a little rat in every movie.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
that's and
literally-
they turned him into a rat. Into
Right,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't think of his
exactly.
name. I know who you're talking about.
He was in Harry Potter too, though.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I didn't like Gillian Anderson's character, the wife.
Oh, I thought she played a good role too.
See,
she creeped me out.
I-
But she's supposed to creep you out.
yeah,
dude. She's like
I don't-
pretend, and then the whole like cult shit.
She like free. Yeah,
I
once they
just
brought in the
didn't-
cult shit, you guys know me. I'm like, God fucking damn it, dude.
I just didn't
These
love
cults.
like the characters, like the side, like the son didn't like interest me. Like I don't I think it's interesting how they connected all of them. Obviously, or they're the guys that like gang raped this fucking girl.
Yes.
But so I liked where the story brought it. Like I liked the story. It just took way too long to tell. It got too talky for me. And I like good dialogue, like Aaron Sorkin movies and shit like that. But like, I'm just like, I don't know. Listening to these people talk, it feels like every scene went on for like 20 seconds too long, and I'm
I
like,
got
what the fuck?
literally zero entertainment out of this movie.
you don't like.
you don't like the.
he doesn't like period
Yeah,
pieces,
he
though.
doesn't like
Just
the.
admit
he
you
doesn't
don't like
the-
period
I
pieces.
don't like period.
I'm not a
pieces.
huge period piece guy. I thought this was good though. I thought it was different. I really liked the Edgar Allan Poe character, so I thought that was cool. I thought they could have weaved in more, like maybe tied it into some of his works, maybe a little bit more.
So they
but-
did. I
yeah.
did think it was kind of cool. The only thing I liked was that like they included like the Raven, right?
Yes,
From
yep.
and then
Mhm.
they like the initial scene where he first goes to that house where like the cult shit's happening. And like he's like listening, and like he goes under the floorboard. Like that was like a little homage, like the Telltale Heart.
Yeah.
Right?
So
yeah,
like
exactly
they
right.
they did some clever stuff, but I agree with Marco. Like I thought the accents were like so over the top. And actually, forget about like the plot of the movie. One thing I fucking hate in movies is like when it feels like every character is like whispering while they I kept turning my volume up, and like I still couldn't understand like what they were
Yeah,
saying.
The
you
first-
have to
like,
watch
it was
with
tough to
fucking
follow.
closed
The
Yeah.
captions.
first 30 minutes when they're doing the fucking straight interviews of every character, and every character's like you said, fucking mumbling, but at like one point they're like, well, I didn't see anything, but, and then it's like just that this person's like, but I did see this with this and this, and then it's like they go to that person, it's like, I honestly don't know, but if you ask Jack from down the street, I mean, he was seen crossing here at this time. Then Christian Bale goes to the next person. It's just like, hey, look out for this. Look out for this. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, I was trying to say, I like more of a hunt. So like,
Yeah.
I like if it was like.
There
let's
didn't
get
feel
the-
like there was
let's-
any urgency in this
Yeah,
movie.
there
Like,
was
holy
no
shit, they have to
pacing.
find
You
this guy.
hated the
before-
pace.
You
But
hated
there's
the
a
pace.
reason
even-
why,
the
because
guy
he's
even-
looking for himself.
Yes.
That's but
Yes.
that's
Right.
why there's
Yeah.
no urgency.
Why have we been here for 5 months on
Well,
3 square feet of land?
The guy says it to him when he comes back in. That's when they accuse Edgar Allan Poe of being the guy's like, it's been a month. And I'm like, oh, wow. So this isn't like going on throughout the week. This has been a long endured process here.
Mhm.
Like he's just not. And then of course to figure out he's buying himself time like
Yeah.
the whole time. So
What I don't
Well,
understand
he
is like,
bought himself plenty of us.
yeah, I just yeah.
and he
Yeah,
clearly
it's-
took
yeah.
4 years off
It's-
Justin's
it's
life.
like-
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
he's
like-
pissed.
Al fell asleep 2 times. 'Cause He liked it so much.
I
Well,
won't lie,
if
I
I
fell
would-
asleep once.
I fell asleep. I had to wake up this morning and finish it.
One
That's
out
what
of
I did. That's what I was doing in the car.
1 out of 100, I'd give it
No, don't be a dick.
don't-
dude.
Yeah,
Give
don't
an
be a
honest
dickhead,
score,
Justin.
honest
Don't be a
score.
dickhead.
47.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's fine.
Not bad.
That's respectable.
That isn't
That's
bad.
definitely respectable.
That's horrible.
You just but you said to me also you don't like the time
I
of when
I
the
did.
period-
What did I told both of you you're not gonna like this movie. I still don't believe. I think he's
I
being
think Al's
Maz.
just being an
Al's
awful
being
take. Yeah, Al's
Maz
just being
right
a
now.
piece of shit.
No, dude,
He's
I'm
being a
telling
little
you.
Maz right now,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
I
That's
was
fine.
gonna text you guys in the group. I don't know why you guys try to talk to us about stuff like you're gonna hate this movie. It's
From
just
now
like,
on, I want to see Al's opinion about the movie like very quickly in the group chat first before he gets to like
but I
leech
won't.
off
But
everyone
I
else's
don't
shit.
say any opinions in the group chat. Okay. Besides
Well,
that,
that
Mac
needs to
Jones is the
change.
best quarterback
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But forget about that.
Yeah.
I don't say anything in the group chat because I don't think I want to influence anybody. He
I
tries to
fucking hate that
influence
you
people.
try to
I
get away
hated
with that
that. I
stupid
love
line.
that fucking movie. He's trying to say that he hated that movie. I liked it. I would give it like a 75.
I didn't mind it.
I
didn't
could
mind
watch it
Justin.
again.
I wouldn't-
75.
I could watch it again.
75.
A 75 isn't
never-
outrageous, Justin.
You are never gonna watch a 75. I'll rewatch a movie.
So what's a 75? Like, give me an
Do
example.
you
of a
know what you would
75.
have to do, like, for me to watch this movie?
I'm on a
again?
different scale than you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are pretentious. I'm
Do
not
you know what you would
I don't
have
even
to
know what
do?
pretentious
Like,
means,
you would
but I'm
have to
with it.
bring in like my like dream girl and be like, she'll suck your dick if you watch this movie.
So hold
again.
on, can you answer me a question?
Then and only then, I'll watch this movie again.
So Justin, what is a 75 movie to you? Like, give us an example, like just so I can
A
see your scale.
70
Like,
a 75.
I can so I can see your scale and like how you
American
like, okay.
Pie.
No,
No,
American
that's-
Pie's in the 90s,
I
buddy.
watched that
Just
a bunch
fucking-
of times.
just
A
fucking around.
75.
Out of the Furnace is a good movie.
Like, is Halloween Ends a 75?
No,
To
it
you?
was less to me.
Okay.
75 has rewatchability to me. Like I
Okay.
can get through. I can watch it. Like
I know, but you
maybe
do that with
3
you do that
times.
with yeah, exactly. Like we fucking name movies
So it's
all
like
the time.
it's
You're
like
like, yeah, I've
Grown Ups
seen
to
that.
7
Dude,
six
I
times.
watched the menu twice in 2 days. It was so good.
Menu is wicked good. I
Justin's
like
a
the menu
big
a lot.
rewatch movie guy.
That's what
I
I,
am.
mean.
He
So
likes-
you asked him
he's
what,
like-
what
the
movies are
reason-
watchable. He can't even give you one.
The reason,
But the menus are really good. There you go.
the
There's an
reason
example.
why is because like I like to watch it from now. I know what's happening. Now I get a different perspective on the movie. Like
Is
especially
Shutter Island a 75 to you?
No, I really like that movie. I watched
So
it.
did I.
That's
I
like
just
an
couldn't
80
watch it.
to me.
I just couldn't watch it a second time.
But here's why you should is because when you know like what's happening, it's like you get that perspective, and it's like the movie you get a whole new element. Like that movie Mother we watched.
Yeah.
Like when you watch Mother under the guise of like, okay, this is what's happening. That's why I like to rewatch movies like that.
But I'm saying like I could rewatch this movie, okay, officially knowing the twist now that it is from the beginning, seeing more different clues. That's what I'm trying to say. Like this movie does have rewatchability because of the twist and because of the Edgar Allan Poe stuff. Like I missed like the floorboard thing. I 100% missed. So like that stuff, like going back and saying, okay, how did they weave in Edgar Allan Poe? I would have no problem watching that movie again.
Well, then there's the other
I'm
part.
willing to
Like,
bet my life you never rewatch this movie.
Well,
You'll never watch this again.
now I'm gonna start it on my phone right now.
Right, exactly.
I
You-
like
you might
I like
spite
the,
watch it.
I like a detective, like any type of detective film. Like I'm all aroused for that. I
You
tried
got
to
your
kind
dick
of.
hard?
You know
Yeah,
what I
I
would give
tried
a
to-
75? I'm sorry to cut
Yeah,
you
no,
off. My
go ahead.
bad. The new Batman.
A That was so much better than a 75. Oh
Oh,
my god,
I don't even
that's
know if it was a
insane.
75.
You guys are fucking
I throw that as
hate-
no. 75 is probably good because you would rewatch it. Even
that
though
move,
it's
that's
dark,
that's
dude.
in the that's
I
in,
feel like
that's
I,
low
if
90s
I could
for
buy
me.
some night vision goggles and put that back on, or like adjust the TV.
I
Yeah.
just don't
Like,
want to.
oh, maybe we should download it onto our computers and like adjust the filter a little bit, like
Oh, yeah,
filter
yeah,
it to
yeah.
be brighter.
Brighter.
I
and then we
don't,
get
I
it
don't
in there.
know if it's that I liked. I think I just liked the movie a lot of how that was set up. I don't want to say that was my favorite Batman movie because it's not. That'd be a fucking lie. But I did like how the movie was set. I mean, that's just about it. Like, you got a fucking cool active detective film, but in the same sense, where the main character is, it's Batman. So it's like kind of best of both worlds for me. It's like superhero movie mixed with like.
But you want to talk about dragging movies? That's a dragging movie.
That movie's
It is.
that
I didn't
movie's
think
long.
so.
That,
No,
how,
it's
how
That
not.
long's
movie
that movie?
is
2 hours and
imagine
40
3
minutes.
hours
Dragons,
and 20
my
minutes.
friend.
Not
It's 3
dragging at
hours
all.
and 20
Yeah,
minutes?
it's not at all. Al's just
240 would have
crazy.
been good.
No,
that
Al's
you would have been good with
Al's
240.
just a
Yeah.
crazy person. You know what movie?
But everyone in the world says that it's dragging. That's a dragging
That
movie.
it doesn't
ends-
say
that-
that. Not
that
every
and
movie
we all
is that
and
way.
we all love Batman. Everyone loves Batman. The
That
character.
end scene in the stadium was ridiculous. I could break down the whole fucking thing. How ass that whole fucking end scene was.
I
Took the
loved
guy
it.
There's
fucking
some
17
problems.
years with a
I'll watch
shotgun
the second one.
to
Definitely.
to look at him in the face. Like everything took so long. It was just so.
Do you know what I
fucking
saw
tough.
last night? I actually went to the movies last night.
Oh, did you?
Did you see Megan?
Megan.
Oh,
knew you
I
were gonna- I
wanted
knew
that
it.
to be a movie.
Yeah.
It still can be just because I seen it. I don't have to talk about it.
I kind of want to hear about it because I
Did
heard
you
that
did you rename your sex doll Megan after this movie?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I figured that.
Ah, Megan.
For a PG-13, this movie's PG-13.
Oh, is it really?
really?
For a
Mhm.
PG-13 movie, horror movie, this movie was incredible.
I've
Yeah,
heard
Such a
it's
good
great.
movie.
I
Yeah,
guess-
Chris Stuckman even loves
Great.
it. Yeah.
Someone said
Who
that.
the hell's Stuckman?
movie.
Someone
Chris-
someone said that
Stuckman?
it's
Chris
like
Stuckman, he's like the biggest movie reviewer on YouTube.
someone said that they
You
did
talked
like, a really,
that was like everyone knew who that was. Like it's Roger Ebert. And
I'm just
Siskel.
telling you, he's the biggest movie.
I know one's. Have you
reviewer.
heard of Stuckman?
I don't know
It's
what the
not.
fuck he's
He doesn't
talking
go by
about.
Stuckman. It's Chris Stuckman.
Hey,
Stucky?
It's a Stucky giving it 2 stumps up.
Yeah.
They said that this like this film, however they like wanted to like make it look like they knew exactly what they were getting into, like what they basically gave the people, like
They crushed that movie.
like
Megan?
like out of
Yeah,
like
I
out of
wanna
like
see it so
like
bad.
like from a comedy perspective and like kind of like corny perspective, like how it all like ties into each other.
Well, it's
They-
probably a
like,
little satirical.
they
a little
know
bit,
exactly
right?
like what's going on.
literally crushed that movie. You
That's
should
awesome.
say
Now,
you should do it for a movie of
We
the
we
week.
could do it for a movie now. I just want to ask: is it any resemblance? Because I think Chucky is probably one of the stupidest concepts of a
No,
horror
it's
movie.
not. It's a
no,
great movie.
it's not.
Child's Play's
It's-
awesome.
Child's
That's
Play's-
fucking yo.
Child's
There's
Play's
no
great.
fucking way that a doll could kill me. I just it's
Nico,
stupid.
Nico.
It's
Nico.
stupid.
It's a fucking movie.
possessed.
It's
It's
possessed.
possessed.
It's not just
But,
like
okay,
a-
is Megan okay? Well,
No.
fuck my insight
Megan
on
is
Chucky.
like
Is Megan like Chucky?
She's more like
No.
a robot, like a 3.5
Yeah, it's
foot
like-
robot,
yes,
right?
yeah, she's like 4. She's
4
like
feet?
4 feet tall. Yeah.
Nice.
Just massive.
Okay, so why don't you give? Let's just end the Pale Blue Eye. What did you give it for a grade?
I'm gonna give it for a grade 82.
82.
That's high.
That's
You said
really high.
66.
I would probably go 58.
Now it's 58. Jay, fine.
I'll
31.
say like I no, I'm not that low. I'd say
31?
like 55, 60.
Okay. I just want to say one thing. Gillian Anderson has had a glow up. I didn't even know that was Gillian Anderson.
I didn't recognize her till afterwards either. Yeah,
she
like
looks 1,000 times better than she looked on X Files.
she looked rough on it. Yeah, she was not.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because she had the red hair.
Yeah,
don't know
or
what
that
it was
weird
back then.
haircut from
Yeah.
the with like the.
she was unbelievable looking. I thought for an older lady.
I thought she looked great. Yeah, she looked
thought
great.
she looked really good. All right, Pale Blue Eye.
What was your score?
I already said it, 75.
Oh.
And you guys, he said 82 though.
47.
I know.
I enjoyed it.
Is there
Could
any
go anywhere
closing
from,
thoughts
like, a
about
s-
this fucking movie? I want to
No,
get out before.
fuck
I-
this
no,
movie.
No,
this
it's
one
worth
is
the
horrible.
watch.
Menu
Worth the-
though,
it's
go
worth-
watch Menu. Menu
Menu.
was really
It's
good,
worth the
guys.
watch.
Menu is
It's-
1,000% going to be a movie of the week.
Oh, you know what movie I-
Is menu?
It's a little
is
pretentious, but
menu
it's good.
culty at all? Is it cult? Is it
No.
Cult?
It's pretentious.
I don't even know
You're
what the fuck that means.
pretentious. Me.
Justin.
What
Just
the?
picture me.
I'm picturing.
So
you.
you know,
gotta-
and you know what's a
you
good
gotta
closing
shit
thought
right
on
now.
this movie, by the way. You know it's a movie similar to this that I liked infinitely, like I love, and I feel like it's so much better than this movie. Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow is great.
Sleepy Hollow's unbelievable, dude.
It's had the same vibe the whole time.
Didn't you
It's
try to
had
make
this-
Sleepy Hollow a movie of the week one time?
This
Yeah,
this
I thought he
movie
did. He
looked
loves Sleepy Hollow.
fantastic. Like some of the shots were.
Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
cinematography wise was great, but like Sleepy Hollow's like a half hour less than this, shorter than this movie, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah, at
should
least, but
re-
it
I
was
think-
action in it.
remake
I think
Sleepy
people
Hollow.
like this director and even like James Cameron should take a little thing that sometimes the plot and the pacing means more than the visual. Okay, you can appreciate the visual,
Sure.
but pacing and plot should be
Yeah,
faster.
what we all
and
come
you get a better
yeah.
you get a better movie.
what we come
People
for
like
is the
that
movie.
shit wears thin after 15 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To me. Like, okay, we're already here. We're in the fucking 1800s. Fine, great. I liked the accent. I liked all that stuff, but the story matters the
How
most.
long can you focus on a pretty background?
That's
No,
but that's
I-
Avatar.
No, I know. And
Think
it's
about that. It's fucking 3.5 hours of fucking just
cinematography
exactly.
and,
It's like-
and some action. No,
Yeah.
I won't lie. This act, but is there like really like good dialect? Like
no dialogue.
It's
but yeah.
dialogue. but yeah.
Dialogue.